Okay, next point here.
Now, to start this point here, we saw a wide serve and then a switch. Do you think that was just to set up the player in white for a ground stroke, or were they really trying to set up the net player, given that the serve went out wide?
Yeah, I mean, I think the net player moves a bit early here. So if you see, he splits there and now he's moving, and the guy's still not here. He starts his forward swing, and you can see that he probably already sees the space here. And so I know it depends on, you know, your quickness, your agility, what sort of shape you're in, all those sort of things. But I like to tell people, if you're poaching, you want to try and start when the person's about to start their forward swing on the return. So here he's preparing. If you look at the returner, preparing. Here he's about to start his forward swing here. So this would be about where I'm trying to move and catch up to the ball, but he's already pretty well gone. So to me, he's leaving a little bit early. And therefore, I think it's easier for the returner to see that the space is opening up down the line, and then he can hit it there. But I certainly take your point of when serving wide, it's not as effective to move on or to pinch the middle as it is, you know, on a tee serve. However, I don't think it's an absolute that you can't serve wide and poach. I think you just have to time it a little bit better than this player did on this occasion.
Right. And there, when you slowed it down, I could see a little better that also, you know, the returner was really not pulled out that wide. He was, you know, had a comfortable forehand here, so he could have really gone anywhere, I think.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Okay. No, I could see that though. Yeah, the player in red moved too soon a little bit, and then, you know, the returner could see that opening clearly.
Yeah, and I like that the player in yellow here is pinching in towards the middle, putting some pressure on. He doesn't get it. He goes back. Now, I think the player in red could take middle a little bit more here, but they get into a little down the line rally, and here the guy in yellow comes again, and I would really encourage this. I mean, what happens is he swings, he misses it a little bit long, so they lose the point. But in my mind, I would tell the guy in yellow, great job. You did everything great. You're in the middle. You're putting pressure on. You took that ball. You had a high volley. It's just an execution mistake that, you know, I bet if you did it another 10 times, you make, you know, 8 or 9 of them. As his partner, I'd be totally encouraging here, even though he did miss the shot. You know, I think it's good for people to understand you can do the right thing and be in the right place, but then not execute the shot. So then all it takes is, okay, I need to go practice that shot a little more, or maybe I need to take a little bit more care with that shot, but you did everything right. So let's go practice the shot and don't get scared away from doing it again.
Exactly. Yeah, no, yeah. I agree. Well played overall.
All right, we're into the next one.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Now here, it was a little bit choppy here for me, but the returner had a decent cross court, and then the player in white, his partner on the other side, could have come in a little more forward, couldn't he?
Yeah, let's highlight him and see what we see here. Okay, so the serve comes in, he watches, he goes back a little bit, unfortunately, if you see that.
Right.
Now he starts to come in.
But he's just, sort of just inside of the service box there.
Yeah, so I think his mistake is he's not close enough, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And that really resulted from here. He watches the return. There he goes back a step, and then he realized, oh, it's a decent return. I need to go in, but he can't make enough ground. I tell you what, though, I will give him credit for this split step here. Here, instead of fully covering his line, he splits there and he's ready to take a ball to his right. A lot of the times we see people split step and then just totally cover their line. So he did take the middle, but as I mentioned earlier, Euros, here he's volleying below the level of the net, right?
Yes.
And he's volleying to, you know, too close to the net player. So in future, I would have him
play
from
that
this
volley
position,
back to the baseline.
yeah, from this
here.
position down low, I think you have to come back this way and keep it
Mhm.
away from the net player. Unfortunately for him, he pops it up in the middle, and then this guy has a good, nice, easy volley to the open court. And like we talked about, he finds the space and hits a winner.
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Lots of good stuff to see there.
definitely, definitely. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, that split step was timed well by him. And, you know, because he was able to move in any direction, he could get that shot.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yep. So I guess he's got two things there. He split backwards a little bit, which he doesn't probably want to do, but then he had good balance and split to be able to cover the middle.
Good.
Yep. All right. So we got 4 new combatants here, and we're under lights now. Huh?
The lights of Vancouver.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens here. Good aggressive return at the net person. I liked.
Oh, everyone's fighting for it though. That's good. And we see again that formation where the two net players are standing on the same side of the court. In this case, here on the outside, while the baseliners are both at the on the deuce side.
Sorry, say that again, Yurosh.
We saw that switch happen here, where all of a sudden the two net players are standing in front of each other, while the two baseliners are also standing in front of each other on each of the sides. When the switch happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when we're lucky. I mean, that was a bit of a framed forehand volley there that I think not only came off the frame but hit the tape and then just rolled over. But I mean, excellent rally again. We showed a good return at the net player, nice and aggressive return at the net player, which I think's a good strategy to use. There are a lot of people that won't be that comfortable at the net. So taking a return and hitting it straight at the net player is often a good strategy. But this young lady obviously had good hands and was able to get the volley back to the baseliner. Then we see a lob here, good variety. This is a really good shot. I mean, I wouldn't take a half volley here and play a full-blooded backhand. That takes some skill. That's a really good shot here. Yeah. Good depth there. A nice move from the net player there. And like you said, everyone's ending up on different sides to what they started on. You know, that's the beauty of a team and the switch and getting everybody involved. So good fun tennis to watch, isn't it?
And here, oh, definitely. Here we don't have the sound, but you know, when you see a lob coming, who would you say calls that switch?
I would say it's always the responsibility of the net player to say mine, as in I've got it, or yours, which obviously means I don't have it. Right. If again, I believe that we should want overheads. We want to hit overheads. We want to practice them and get better at them. So if the net player can get an overhead, they should be mine. I got it. I want to smash. It's an aggressive shot. So I think it's their call.
Right, and I mean, especially here in this case, where we're playing in the dark with lighting facing the court, you know, I could see myself calling a few more times yours than I would normally, and I know you would probably hate me for it. But you know, having that ball up there in the dark would probably mean a few more yours if I'm the net player.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's tougher under lights, but as your partner, Yurosh, I still want you to take them. You got to smash. I'm going to hit one from the baseline. Your ball. Take it.
All right.
All right, let's get to the next point here.
Okay.
Yeah, there we see the winner in the middle of the court between the players again. Mm-hmm. I really like the move from the lady at the net here. This one here, if you look on the far side, the net player, she's in a really good position here, kind of in the middle of her half. and she's balanced and ready to go either way, just on contact with this guy's backhand on this side.
Mhm.
And she's able to move and take the ball. Now, she isn't able to hit a firm enough volley, or she's not able to find the gap between the players here. So ideally she'd be hitting this one here, but she sort of mishits it a little bit and then ends up going to the lady here. But good positioning and good move. And then the short little dropper did the trick again.
Right, right. Would you say that the woman on this side that was standing here on this side, was she a little too close to the net at that time when the player on the opposite side was playing her volley?
Yes, yeah, good pickup. I mean, absolutely. As your partner is going to hit a ground stroke here, you probably want to shift a little bit, you know, this way towards the middle, just to try and cover the middle a little bit more, because she's really out of position if this lady here is able to get this volley. This lady here is able to get the volley. So she is a little bit close and a little bit out of position here. I agree. Good pickup there.
Good. Nice point, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone involved again, and slice and hits and everything involved. So
exactly.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
Makes me want to get out there and play some night tennis in Vancouver.
I know.